we've talked about SOLIDWORKS Sim Express and SOLIDWORKS Simulation. Let's talk about SOLIDWORKS Flow a little bit. So everything we've talked up to this point has been FEA, finite element analysis or structural analysis to some degree of parts. But I know in the DoD sector, there's a lot of fluid flow analysis, whether it's parts on planes themselves, missiles, projectiles, anything going through the air, or sometimes it's really just you need to make sure that the engine bay on a certain vehicle is going to cool appropriately, right? So there's tons of applications for flow simulation. This has more accurate thermal capabilities in some situations than what the SOLIDWORKS simulation can do, because this allows for airflow, convection, conduction, all that stuff. Additionally, we can actually pull results from FEA simulation. Say we do have movement or a thermal load of a part. We can actually pull that into our flow simulation, and we can use that to aid our analysis and get more accurate results. We do internal, external flow of parts or assemblies. And what I actually want to show you guys today is using supersonic flow. And we can kind of take a look at what these flow sim licenses include, right? All types of different things, even all the way down to specialized electronic cooling or HVAC applications. Electronic cooling will probably be more useful to you guys, especially with all the electronics that are going to be on any type of equipment. And so this is going to allow you to run a way more accurate analysis. And oftentimes these are thermal based, but sometimes it is just purely fluid flow based, like in this supersonic flow.